supposed to have snow this afternoon, but it's just been kind of a flurrying deal. It kind of snowed on me a little bit coming down here, but no big deal. We've got temperatures in the high 20s. We have a light south wind. And I have completely left this property alone since last November. In fact, this is, to my knowledge, from my memory, the first time I've ever left a metal stand up all year. And thanks to the good folks who own this property, I've been able to do that. But it hasn't been tampered with. The straps are in good condition, so I was pretty happy when I came in. It's kind of unusual. You at least see the squirrels gnawing on it and stuff, on the straps and whatnot. I hope you can hear me over these birds. But with all the leaves on the ground here and no wind, I gotta be able to hear all kinds of deer coming through before they even get up on me. We're down here in a kind of a creek bottom area. This area's been known to flood over the years, so we're gonna have some swirling wind conditions. But like I say, it's rifle season, and it's time to reach out and touch them. So we'll see what happens. I'm pretty excited. generally do is I'll bow hunt deer clear up until the end of the Missouri season, which is January 15th. And then for the remaining month, they actually close the rabbit and squirrel season on February 15th. So that gives me about a month to chase those critters. And there's quite a few squirrels around here. I've been seeing a couple of really fat fox squirrels. Quite a few grays, actually. That's kind of unusual. And then over here to the north of me, I see some kind of a black squirrel or something. I don't know what that is, but pretty cool looking critter. Well, it's 4 o'clock, which means I've got about an hour and a half left to sit here. Looks like the snow is starting to come down. I don't have a fancy phone, so I don't know what the radar's showing. But we'll see if we get any decent amount of white stuff here. It's always fun to watch it come down when I'm in the stand. I've got some time yet. I think I'm going to sit tight and see if anything else comes in. Several of them playing around at one time around the stand, and it was a deer We're gonna sit tight and see what else happens.
Okay, I'm down from the stand. You can see it there on the right. I decided to go ahead and retrieve my bounty here. Well, I've still got some daylight. Thankfully there's no wind, but I think what happened was that deer moved off a little bit. It still couldn't have given me more than a 12 to 15 yard shot, but man, that was the closest I have ever shot a deer with a rifle. I'm going to go over here and see if it's expired. Let's go check it out. I think I'm seeing some white over there. Don't know how well this is going to show up on the video, given the amount of light we have left. But I think that's a belly of a deer there, folks. I'll tell you, I've been reading in Bowhunter, the current issue about Quality Deer Management Association's meeting they had. And one of the problems we're up against here in the United States and probably all over the world is something they referenced as the Bambi syndrome. Now, to me, it's just it's an animal that God has given us to enjoy the meat. We really are needing to be responsible stewards of the resource. Now, I wish that there would have been a nice doe come in behind me, or better yet, a nice buck. Either way, I would have been happy. But here we are in the peak of the rut here in Missouri, so I'm guessing what happened there is Mama Doe, you know, she ran off with a buck and left the youngsters, which is something that, you know, happens all the time. So, anyway, I am thankful for the meat. And I am not ashamed in the least for taking it. So I think all you fellow deer hunters can attest to that as well. Just remember, make good ethical shots. And let's not give these antis any more ammo than they already think they have. This one is going to be some good eating. I'm anxious to see the shot placement here. I will check that and get back with you. I had a quartering away shot, and I'm inspecting here. You can see that. I really don't think that was that bad of a shot placement for quartering away. I was unable to find the exit wound, but I've got my rifle down there for looks as well as for scale for you, so you can kind of get an idea how big she is. But just like the one earlier in the year, she will eat just fine. I'd like to take a moment here to thank these fine folks for letting me utilize their property for deer hunting and fishing and different things like that they've let me do over the years. And of course, as always, I'd like to thank the good Lord for allowing me to get out in His wonderful creation and bring home a little bit of bounty for my family. I'm going to go ahead and get her dressed out and get her back to the truck, and we'll get home and process the meat, and we'll have some lean, healthy meat from God's creation to feed to my family. I'd also like to thank you guys for watching, and I really appreciate all the relationships that I've come across over the years and I've been blessed with. Hope you guys are having a good season too.